You got me bugging. I just miss my baby, yeah, I'm lovesick. Calling up a phone, yeah, I need loving. I just need you right here, I need substance. Yeah.
Friday morning. Thank you guys so much for waking up with us. Now, don't forget, later on this morning, we are going to be hooking up some gas cards. So register now, Q959.fm, 8:05 spotlight time right now, shining the light right here in our own backyard. We got the homie Uno straight from the 805 in the studio who just dropped the project. Good morning, man. Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate y'all, bro. For real, for real.
Yo, so this album that you got, Taboo, when did it drop?
It dropped Sunday. It's available everywhere on Sunday. You know, it's the debut, so I'm very excited about it. And
how long has it been since you've been here?
Shit, we came Lucky Summerfest.
So it was
yeah,
like,
August.
Yeah,
August.
It's crazy how fast time flew because you said, "Yo, can I
quick
cool if I come back when the album drops?"
Right, you're right.
Wow.
And we were here for Chris the Thrillist in I think May or something like that. So you guys been showing love and support, so we really appreciate y'all.
No, man, thanks for rolling through. I know. You know, sometimes people agree and then they realize like, oh, I gotta wake up early.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Last night was kind of one of those. I was like, it's 3 o'clock. I was like, oh, we got Mambo in the morning. I gotta go to sleep. Like, I'm not waking up.
You know what's funny is you guys asked like, hey, what time you get here? And I told you, and you guys just stayed quiet. They're all like, what time you get here? I said, 5:15, and nobody said a word.
They said you get here at 5:15. That means you're awake
earlier than that. I saw you post something at like maybe 4:15.
Yeah, I set my alarm for 4 a.m. But then I hit the snooze button, and then like the real wake up, like I gotta wake up, is 4:20.
What time do you go to bed though?
I go to bed late, bro. I'll do that for sure. But I know how hard it is to wake up. But this project you have, tell us a little bit about it, man. How many songs are on it?
Yeah, man.
Where can people get it?
It's 14 songs. You can get it everywhere. We worked really hard on this. It's funny. I told the story earlier in another interview, but I hadn't worked on my own individual music. I hadn't made any solo songs till February.
Wow.
So from February to I think June, we made like 250 songs for the album. So I'm just excited for everybody to hear it and tell me you guys' favorites and hit me up and we'll definitely talk back and we'll love the feedback.
So you also have the record label, right?
Yeah, 7 Records for sure.
And you signed with artists?
Yeah, I've been in the cut for we've been a label for 7 years, so I've been just in the background signing artists, trying to put my handprint on that, and talked to the team, and they decided it was time for me to drop, so that's what we're doing now.
So when you started the label, did you want a label to put your stuff out? Or?
No, I wanted the label for my homies. I didn't want to be an artist. They I just said it, if they told me that they didn't want me to be an artist, and they didn't want me to drop, I wouldn't have dropped. So I had conversations with all the artists, and they all told me, yeah, we definitely want you to drop, and it's that time. So
when did you realize, having the label, at what point did you say, oh man, I could do this, I could be one of the artists on the label?
I mean, I've always loved music. We've always made music. I'm on everybody's album, so it was always easy to make music, but I just didn't want them to feel like we were in competition with each other. And I didn't want artists to sign to artists. I don't believe in that. So it was just big for me to be that and transparent in that, and they let me know that it was cool, so.
That's so dope, man. So you've been doing your rounds right now since album drop, doing interviews,
yes,
and people can expect some shows too from you?
Oh, definitely. We have a lot of shows lined up. We have a tour coming up at the end of the year, probably in the beginning of the year, but yeah, you definitely have a lot of stuff lined up. You can find us. Follow us on IG, and we'll definitely let you guys know what's going on.
All right, so on IG, yours is the name Uno.
Yes, sir.
And then what is the label?
It's 7 Records. It's 7 Records. ITS 7 Records.
All right, make sure you check it out. And right now, we're going to do one of the songs off the album. This one's called Angel, correct?
Yes, sir. Featuring Phyllis Driller.
All right, so let's do this. Uno, it is called Angel. Check it out. New music right here, Q95.9. Of course, 805 Spotlight in full effect. We got the homie Uno in studio. Find him on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
The name Uno. Thank you so much for being here, man.
I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Yo, congrats on the album too, and
thank you.
The song that we played, and we're gonna be playing it again. Angel, dope song, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Now, do you have a lot of features? Do you collab with a lot of people?
Nah, we just stay in house. But I mean, I'm open for it. But nah, I try to stay in house and base everything based off relationships. So that's more important to me than a check or that's just making music to make music.
Well, I know artists, producers, they all have that one that they want to work with.
Yeah.
Who's your one that you want to work with?
I'm going big. I need Future. Because everybody like around here we work with, we touch, you know what I mean, we shake hands with, so it's cordial, you know, we all love anybody I want to work with. I've had the luxury to work with, so if I had to pick somebody, it's going to be Future for sure.
That's dope, man. And you know, I will say this, man, like I've been doing radio for a long time here in this area.
Yeah.
And seeing the growth from artists who you know, like paved the way back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I look at the stuff that went down back then and see the stuff that's going on now, and I'm like, man,
it's completely.
You guys really took it to the next level, which is so dope because now you got labels out of the 805, you got big artists,
right?
You know,
household names.
Yeah, you don't even. I think there's a lot more tools for the artists now, like YouTube, the streaming platforms,
social media,
and you guys collab, man. It's not a competition. It is a competition, but not a competition.
It's less headbutting.
Yes.
Right. We might be in competition with each other, but it's still a respect factor at the end of the day. Versus back in the day, I need all the fans, and all the fans weren't so accessible. So if you know only 2,000 people, you need all 2,000 people. Versus I can know 2,000 people on my phone, and I don't need your 2,000. I can have my 2,000, you know, and we can be.
Yeah, and this social media. I forgot to mention that too. That's another big tool right there for everyone. And then you got little spots locally, like the Milk Room.
Milk Room, shout out Shop Milk Room. Love them. We do a lot of business with them. So
I really like what they do, man, because you know it's like the whole culture, like the clothes,
the drifting, the vintage. You know, you can go in there. You might find you some Louis Vuitton, but then you might find you some old school Raiders fits. It's like it's super dope. What they're doing is super vibes.
Yeah, I think the other day. I forgot what site I was on, but I just punched in fake Gucci, and there's a lot of fake Gucci out there.
Oh yeah, no, fake Gucci, bro. You'll be crazy. Fake Gucci
and it's
actually is like popping.
Yeah,
like people going to go get bootlegs.
Yeah.
Like I know this one dude, he only sells bootlegs, and everyone like he's always sold out. Like bootleg. I got bootleg Louis Vuitton shorts that he made from scratch. Like, but think of like Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
Like these are people that make it's really fake stuff, but they're taking the fabrics and making it their own, and it's dope.
You know what's funny is I have a fake. Well, I know it's fake because I bought it. I bought it for real cheap. It's a Gucci, and it's even like spelled like wrong, like a little kid drew it.
Right.
And then I have a Versace one too.
Right. All you gotta say is a bootleg, and people will be like, "Can I?"
No, but the thing is, people really come up to me and say, "Hey, you know that's fake." I was like, "I know."
I'm wearing it. I bought it. I know what I bought.
Yeah, man. But what's next for you, man? I know the album just dropped. I know you got shows going on.
Yeah.
What's next?
So right now we just working on a lot of content, trying to get the content out there. We have gaming stuff. We got shows and podcasts, and we're working on TV shows and movies and a lot of different things we're working on as a collective, and then more music, of course, and more shows, of course, more events like festivals and different things that we're just trying to, you know, implement and trying to get going for sure.
That's dope, man. So make sure you give them a follow on Instagram. The name Uno on Instagram, and what's the label?
It's 7 Records. It's 7 Records.
All right, it's 7records.com. Now, are you looking? Do you just reach out to artists when you want to sign them, or?
So right now, like when I want to sign somebody, it's tricky. So I don't want, our label's kind of full because I want to give everybody the attention and the time.
Right.
So if I want an artist, like for example, like OG David James, we'll manage them. So like we're looking for like artists we'll manage. If you're looking for a manager, Blood Oath Management, you can hit us up. But like that's where we're on right now, just more so on the management side, other than the label side. We have our label already and the artists that we want to push for that. Until one of us make $10 million from that, I'm cool on that. You know what I mean? We can manage you and get you shows, get you interviews, get you a lot of different things going on, but that's just what we are right now.
All right, Uno, thank you so much for taking the time to share some new music with us, and definitely the door's open all the time,
And
bro.
you guys are people of your word, so I believe it. You know, we've been here 3 times, so I really appreciate y'all for real.
No, I meant it when I said it the first time,
Yeah,
bro.
I know. But everyone says it, you know, everybody's like, yeah.
You know what's
It's like-
funny is like I felt like when you came the first time, like on the second DM, you're like, hey, did you really mean like
Right. I had to double check, you know, I had to
That's
clarify.
Yeah, so the name Uno on Instagram, give him a follow. Check out the album Taboo, available on Apple Music,
Yes, sir.
Spotify, all streaming platforms. Make sure you guys support 805's very own Uno, and we're gonna do the song once again, Angel. Thank you so much for being
Thank you
here,
for
man.
having me, man, for real.